Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. In this video, I would like to showcase my fast cooking system of its flexibility with its flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking in creating unusual dishes, but without taking a lot of effort. In here, I would like to demonstrate to you how I create a red rice fried rice. Recently, I came across this red rice. I was attracted by its unusual characteristics, the color and its shape. This is a whole grain rice, and therefore it has a much greater nutritional value compared to normal white rice. I decided I'm going to give it a try, and after I cook it and eat it as the way it is, I think it would be very interesting for me to make a fried rice, particularly in combination with white rice, which is jasmine rice that I normally use. It will give the fried rice an interesting and unusual appearance. So I cooked some extra rice and I saved some of them to use it to make this fried rice. I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of canola oil in my Cucina 14-inch stainless steel wok. I really enjoy using this wok because it is very light. At the same time, it is easy to maintain. I can keep my wok clean each time when I start to cook. As you probably noticed that this is the wok that I use every day and also that I use for all my cooking demonstration. To create a non-stick cook surface, I use my spot seasoning method, which is very simple. All I have to do is to heat up the oil, and I let it smoke gently for about 15 seconds. And this is the time when the wok is being seasoned. And now I am ready to cook. I add 5 eggs that I beat up ahead of time, and I season the egg with my basic seasoning mix. It is important that the wok is non-stick because you do not want the egg to stick to the surface of the wok. I use the wok spatula to push the cooked egg from the center to the outside and vice versa. This will allow the uncooked egg to fill the empty space. And then I scramble the egg. The wok is excellent for cooking eggs like this, and it takes only about 2 minutes. I then break up the egg. I push all the egg to the edge of the wok and leave the center open. And I add a little bit more oil to the center surface area of the wok. I add about 2 cups of the cooked red rice, which I have stored in the refrigerator for about 48 hours. It is important that you keep the rice as dry as possible by storing them in such a way. And then I add about 1.5 cups of white rice. These are long grain rice. They are of the jasmine variety. I use this nifty kitchen tool, frequently known as hamburger meat smasher. This tool actually is designed for breaking up hamburger meat when you make chili. But it works extremely well for this purpose in breaking up the rice. In fact, before I discovered using this tool for breaking up the rice, I used the wok spatula to do that, and that frequently make a big mess. And this works extremely well. If you make fried rice often, definitely it's a small investment to help you in making the process much simpler. I make this fried rice actually based on what I have available in my advanced prepping. I have some asparagus which I chop up into small pieces, which will be perfect for this fried rice. And I also have some shrimp. So I'm going to make a asparagus shrimp fried rice. The asparagus at this time of the year was not robust. They are very skinny, but they make actually good fried rice. So I chop them up into small pieces, and I think that this will allow them to cook very rapidly in the fried rice. So as you can see, by taking advantage of different properties of the dishes you can create, you are able to make use of different ingredients in different states. And next, I add some shrimp to the fried rice. Now, these are actually large shrimps, and I cut them up into small pieces because that's what I have. And furthermore, I do like the large shrimp a little bit better. I also coat the shrimp with cornstarch before I add them to the wok. This will provide them with a better texture, and I think it will keep them more tender and moist inside. I add the asparagus and the shrimp in such timely manner, so by the time when I'm cooking finish cooking the dish, they will not be overcooked. This is frequently known as sequential stir frying. You add different ingredients to the wok at different time points depending on how long you want to cook them. If you want to cook them longer, you add them during the earlier time. To enhance the vegetable content in this fried rice, I decided I'm going to add just a touch of frozen vegetables. This will make the dish more interesting and also will give the dish better color because the frozen vegetable contains some carrot. I'm going to season this fried rice in different steps. The first step is that I'm going to add some basic seasoning mix. This basic seasoning mix is designed to enhance the natural flavor of the food ingredients. It contains mushroom seasoning, will add to the umami flavor of the dish. So I'm going to try it by combining different seasoning in step by step, and this is my approach in flavor chasing. I took the frozen vegetable directly from the freezer and add them to the wok. I try not to thaw them out because I discover using this approach the texture of the frozen vegetable is more properly maintained. Now the dish is done. The next step is that to fine-tune the flavor of the dish. I do additional taste testing, and I decided I like to add a little bit more saltiness to the dish. I have several approach to achieve this goal. I can add some salt, or I can add soy sauce, or on the other hand, I can add oyster sauce. Since I decided I'm going to make this dish more savory, I'm going to add oyster sauce instead. I add probably about 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, and I kept my oyster sauce in a squeeze bottle. This allows me to more accurately as well as efficiently to disperse the oyster sauce during stir frying. Oyster sauce is a rather thick sauce, and it's sometimes difficult to pour it out from its bottle. And I did a final taste test. I decided I like it a little bit more saltier, so I add some additional oyster sauce. A few stir, the dish is ready. This fried rice is very quick to cook, and the total cook time of this dish is a little bit under 8 minutes. I actually cooked this dish to take to a book club meeting at a local public library, which is the normal public library. They asked each attendee to pick out a recipe from a cookbook that's something they have never cooked before. Now, since I did not have the cookbook available to me, and I also did not remember about this meeting, so I don't have time to prepare for it. So I cooked this dish. But in some way, this dish is also entirely new to me. And in fact, I have never cooked this dish before. But with my fast cooking system, I have no problem in putting this dish together in about 10 minutes. I post a video each day to help you to make your home cooking as part of your daily routines. Using my fast cooking system, you can make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. If you'd like to learn more about this cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.